This is the whole 1 hour thing. So it's going to be boring. It's going to start off slow. Why are we showing you all of the combo instead of just the highlights? We're showing you all of it so you can see how organically we're asking questions. They're debating. We're asking more questions. It is kind of a slog. So all of it is here. We are going to be releasing a second video, which is going to be just the highlights, probably 20 minutes long. But this is the full length version, and it's a little dense. But again, look at this. 1 hour of planning saves all of that time. And I want you guys to see every bit of every question asked in it and the results. So hopefully you guys like that. You're about to see a 71% increase in the speed it is possible to do something, all without adding any extra bodies to it. This saves me money as the customer, and this saves the contractor money, allowing them to do 3 more jobs that they only get paid when they complete jobs, 3 more jobs in the same time frame. And this is a 1 hour conversation of us unpacking everything little by little. So you're going to see us unpack it and discover things as it goes along. It seems a little monotonous. If you want to listen to it on 2x speed, that might help out the conversation, but you're going to see us ask the questions and people dawn the realization from beginning to end. So I hope you enjoy that. By the way, if this is your first time here, my name is Hugh, and I used to run a $52 million manufacturing company across all the time zones in the world, from China to US to Europe, whatever. And I just took that skill set, my unfair advantage. I applied to business, and I apply it on a small scale to help myself and other business owners fix their businesses and take them from Operation Overload to Operation Overlord. We'll enjoy the video. Under normal circumstances, before anything, how long is it going to take to do this room? The goal is going to be to blow this wall out. Where you're standing right now is going to end up being a desk across. All this will be gutted, changed out. Under normal circumstances,
like a full gut.
It'll be, full gut.
These walls, everything gutted, new sheetrock.
If you think it needs it, yes. If you don't think it needs it, then leave it alone.
Are we beaming across there? No kind of bracing up in here. We're going to go into the wall with it. Post under, sir.
If we can, and if it's going to be just a massive pain in the ass, then we'll double stud it on either side.
And you can post up on
right
where it bumps into the room.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. On what we just hang, or did you always soffit up in the ceiling?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So that's step one. Basically we're going to blow this wall out here. This desk is now going to end up being kind of where everything else is.
Yeah, we're going to have a straight desk across, door that opens up so, employees can come in and out.
Yeah, like
all this stuff is staying. We'll just dress it up a little bit. Closet goes, like Al mentioned, beam across the top. We will be building this desk, this receptionist desk, and paint, floor, trim, build the desk, light fixtures, wall devices, stuff like that.
As far as the end of the job goes, it's going to end right here where this manual quarters is, of course, and this broken glass. So from here forward, we're basically talking. So let's say normal day, Justin, he's sick, he's unreachable, he's in Hawaii enjoying his vacation. What's it going to take? How long? What are you thinking?
What's the manpower? How many guys will go?
The crew. We'll just say, 8 guys if we can get guys in here. That might be way too many dudes.
4 to 5 guys for this, probably tops.
4 or 5 guys, okay?
What's up under there?
I'd say
Just some.
a day. I'd probably say a day of demo, probably half a day for figuring out what this is.
I think all of this can go except for wherever the one router is. I think there's one router that's operational.
Right. Discovering what's going on there, along with all this stuff. I'm assuming this is all old phone lines.
I think that can just be abandoned, yeah.
Tearing all this out.
Probably keep this kind of stuff if it's salvageable.
You said this room was going?
Yeah, it's going to be opened up to here. So we'll have to soft it around all that.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say probably a day and a half of demo, opening up everything, discovering issues. Obviously, probably this lid's gonna have to drop. This one's gonna have to drop. That one more than likely can stay.
So we'll match it.
Probably all these walls are gonna have to get stripped, more than likely.
And this well thing here, where they access something for the well, the county, we got to do something. So
put a door in it, because you got a hatch there, opening there. Just put a door in it.
Normal door.
Normal doors.
And we can get in back there to clean and stuff.
Yeah, we can chop it down 2-3 inches. Be fine.
I mean, there's already a header if this is.
So yeah, I'd say day and a half for demo. Probably a day for any framing, repairs, deleting, any nailers we need.
So day and a half for demo, day and a half for repairs.
Right, and obviously setting a header across here. Depending on what the ceiling joists do, may or may not have to put a beam in there.
Okay.
It really all depends on what the ceiling joists do. Yep, do soffits, frame all the soffits. Probably another day of sheetrocking, taping, mudding, texture. Probably half a day for flooring, half a day for the cabinets. Depends on if we buy pre-made cabinets. It's gonna be all.
It's gonna be a desk.
Oh, it's gonna be a desk.
It's a reception desk.
Oh, so it's gonna be.
Legs need to slide underneath. It needs to be like a desk height, and then probably like a customer highest type thing, maybe
Like
with
kinda
the
like
door flap.
Kind of like National's island type thing on the front side.
Right. Yeah. Kind of like that.
Yeah, I think standing desk height would be the best.
All the way across.
Yeah, standing
Okay.
desk height.
Too easy.
So
So like file cabinets underneath would be fun.
Just a wall with a bar top on it, basically.
Yeah.
Everything we'd like to be modular.
You want a hinge door in the middle of that.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe granite so it looks nice. Maybe not.
I don't know if you can do a hinge granite. You 1.5 inch, it comes up, it'll be too tight, or you can have a big gap where it sits down. Do that, but yeah, it would be heavy.
Maybe the rest of it's granite and something else out.
We can definitely figure something out.
Okay.
It can be granite across, and then the door can be whatever the door can be, and it
For
can
my
pin
cabinet.
up against the wall.
Yeah.
Just hook it.
I would say total in and out probably a week and a half.
Week and a half, okay. And then with the week and a half, 'cause, yeah, there's quite a bit of work to be done. What questions have we not asked so far? I know a lot of the shit's like after demo day, we'll be able to get a better picture of what to do.
Questions would probably be like what flooring you want, what countertop you want,
Okay.
what paint color,
So bright white,
lights, light location,
just plenty of light.
what lights you want, where you want them, what type of lights.
All right, I'm gonna ask the next question, which is what's the longest cycle time you have? So there's paint drying, I'm sure that's one. Mud drying is another one. I don't know, grout, you're gonna tile the front or stone the front, is that right?
We can stone the front, yeah, but we can do an air stone, and that doesn't have to wait.
Okay.
It can be like a dry stack.
Dry stack, okay.
Yeah. So no mortar,
So
no mortar
between the
joints.
longest wait times you're going to be on either paint or sheetrock mud.
So really it's just sheetrock mud. Paint's like one of the last things we do, right? Or the second to last, because then it's flooring.
Yeah, normally flooring will be post.
Paint in
we'll
general?
go in after like sheetrock mud paint. Anything that's really dirty that can cause defects on the flooring.
In general for paint, would we end up being able to do paint it and then go home for the day? And then when it comes back the next day, it's ready to go to lay floor?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right,
Generally,
so just mud.
it's like one coat's not going to cover the
Somebody's
paint.
burning.
So you're gonna have to prime it. If you prime it first thing in the morning, usually by lunch you come back in with your paint color, and then you're still gonna usually have to do 2 coats.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be like a day to a day and a half on paint, regardless. Not full days dedicated to that. It's mainly because of the drying, but also it depends, moisture content. If it's raining outside that day and high humidity, and it's low temperature, the paint's gonna take forever to dry. So one coat, you could wait all day for it. Or if it's hot, low humidity, you can paint the room, and as you come back around, you can literally start your second coat.
Is there something that we can do to the room to guarantee that condition is met?
Yeah, probably dehumidifier.
Okay.
Fans are okay, but they sometimes don't.
Okay.
Or they throw up dirt and get it on your wet paint.
Any other questions you have for me before, hypothetically, you guys would start? I'm gonna go in a different line of question.
No.
Okay, so listen carefully to the question. The question could be, how do we do this in one day? If there's mud involved, then we're gonna have to wait overnight. Paint, possibly overnight. Mud, I think we can use 15-minute mud, right?
We can. That'll be Gabe. We'll use him. He's much faster at it than we are,
Okay.
and he's more proficient. He just does a better job.
Okay.
So yeah, he would have to, be in that schedule with us.
So it sounds crazy, but what would need to, so another way to ask the question is what conditions have to be true in order to do this in a 24-hour period?
You need
Water.
you need a process.
And it's straight there.
Can you need water?
To hit the ground running. You got to have a good plan in front of us and be able to stick with that plan with no variations. Just hitting on all cylinders all at once.
Okay. So
Begins with a plan.
So what-
obviously,
so plan.
strategy.
All material on site.
okay.
We can go over there, absolutely.
So all material on site.
Very close to.
What material are we going to need? And do you have a Trello? Can you pull Trello up?
Dumpster. First thing.
Okay. So dumpster.
Yeah. We can have guys painting and cutting trim. After we start getting our real frame going, we can be doing two things at once. A bit of a reach around. And just
I would suggest.
At the very beginning, Sam said we can have 8 dudes. Everybody could do it.
I think that
The demo?
I think we can have 8 guys, and it would just be, just a constant cycle of things being taken out and back in. Because there not going to be 8 people in here at once. So we'll have people carrying stuff out, and then they'll be carrying stuff out and carrying stuff out.
So a question I have on the demo. Have we ever been in a situation where we open a wall up and then there's something else dicked up behind the wall?
Every single time.
Okay. What normally is done when that happens?
With fur studs.
Did you say rock when you turn it off?
Any kind of
anything.
issue.
And only in there,
Yeah.
well, if it's rock, we got to replace. But if it's just shitty framing, we got to throw sheet right over the back top of that damn thing. And then sheetrock right over the top of it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
fur the
standing now.
studs, plain studs, add studs.
Okay.
Well, that little sheet takes a minute.
Yeah, I can.
That will
Absolutely.
add instead of us just throwing a fucking sheet, just fucking nailing it and it go. How you want this to look in here? You want it to look
Nice.
like we
Look
spent
nice.
days doing it, but we did it in 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So all the stuff. What stuff do you guys usually run into when you open walls up?
Dry rot's the worst, sir.
What do you guys do with it?
We cut it out and go around it, or we try to nurse right beside it if we can. That way we alleviate a lot of the time.
What about rotten sills?
Sills that take a bit more time, but what we can, there is easy solutions, especially for tearing on them.
Right now, if we open the walls up and that were the case, right here, this wall, boom, we opened it up. Do we have the stuff on site right now?
No.
Okay. We don't have the stuff on site to fix it.
Well, we go across.
Okay.
A beam all the way across it, secure it to the existing studs.
And just fur the whole thing out.
Yeah, just fur it. Either that, or we could even use that as a part for all the way across it. That way we can cut it out, alleviate all the weight on it, cut it right underneath that tin pan. That's a quick way to do it.
Or cut under existing framing and then just slap down the new green wood?
Well, yes, sir, but we'd have to have something going across it so we could brace up.
Well,
and
then,
make it a lot faster.
I'm pretty sure this is plaster and lath as well, so you just go over that. Planks, you all right, what you're saying?
Well, we got to get to the wall here for this beam here.
Yeah.
We could have 2 offset columns sticking out.
I think that's what we'll just do. Like I said, just slap a double trimmer on each side and just set it on top of that, and then we'll just trim, just case around it, just like this is cased.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, just do that.
So
This is going to be like a office area, kind of separate this area from that area.
Mm-hmm.
So next line of question you guys have is, you said every time you've ever opened a wall up, you guys find some shit that's wrong behind the wall. But you also simultaneously said, I think, we never have this stuff that we need to fix what we know we're going to find every single time we open a wall up. So what materials are you guys going to need when you open that wall up?
2x and 3-inch screws and green board and framing nails.
And you don't have that with you?
And a level. I mean, yeah, we do. We do have that.
Well, we all got screws.
I was just talking about we don't have it right now. right now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, we typically have 2x.
Fasteners, all that stuff with us.
Demo
Basically,
day.
the only thing that we wouldn't have would be the 2x.
You guys have the Kanban in the truck? Like you guys have two
We don't have any
trailers?
Kanbans.
We'll get the Kanban set up. So basically the truck would be a 2-bin system. So you have hot swap in the warehouse. So in the mornings or whatever, 1S at the end of the day, you're setting everything up for the next day. You're just replenishing the whole trailer, but you just pull from the trailer. The moment it's gone from the trailer, the Kanban card needs to be triggered to say, yo, at the end of the day, replenish this. Then the inventory can be hot swapped in the warehouse. So that's not gonna be a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else? What conditions would have to be true to get this done in 24 hours? 8 guys.
I think Al nailed it. You know, there needs to be a clear plan. And like I mentioned to you earlier, every single person needs to know their job, their specific job, what they're responsible for, and what's going to happen before it, what's going to happen afterward, and make sure that we all just stay on target, you know? Yeah.
Cogs in the machine.
Okay.
Well, paint and sheetrock, is what slows us down a lot.
Why?
And that's not gonna, because of the drying process. So eliminating both of those is gonna do that.
For the drying process, so one is going to be, also remember that guy's supposed to show up, or if you're going to sheetrock.
Because both are waiting on each other.
Yeah.
Mud,
Mud's waiting on,
I mean, you're waiting on mud to dry the paint, and you're waiting for the paint to dry for the mud.
and
Vice
And
versa.
in
flooring.
order, and flooring. Our flooring's waiting, it's the very end.
Floor trim is the last thing.
Okay.
Technically,
Is
you
there a
just
product
go
out there for-
paneling,
Oh,
certain
okay.
color paneling.
Paneling, then we're kind of skipping a lot of the stuff.
I mean, it doesn't look as good, so
Looks like
I mean, the
shit.
kind of the three things I've always wanted is you can have it fast and cheap, but it's not gonna be good, or you can have it good and cheap, but it's not gonna be fast. Vice versa, you can have two of the three things.
So there's no mud that can dry in 15 minutes, like 15-minute mud, which is the name of the product.
15-minute mud doesn't dry in 15 minutes, no.
But there's a dry.
It hardens. It's what it means. 15-minute mud means you have a 15-minute window to use it. And you can't sand it in 15 minutes because it's still plastery, you know, it's still got that moisture in there. But it's 15 minutes of
Will it-
working time.
Will it harden faster than? Is there another product?
I mean, you can add hot water to it, and that will speed it up. It's called hot mud,
Okay.
but it's still probably a couple hours. But if you start someplace and you do that and you work on something else, then you know
Well, yeah,
it's
because
all good.
right before the mud, we can get all the trim measurements, take that opportunity to cut all our trim up, get all our painted, because that's what makes us stop. Oh, it's just that paint drying.
Because paint's
So
right at the very
also-
end, right?
We also
Well,
go with a
It traditionally is, but if you want something done fast, it needs to be in the mix somewhere. So we're just putting it in and we're going from there instead of having to stop our process and then do that, you know? Because we can do that right before your muds. We just take the measurement and you usually take off 16 off of each end, do our 90s on it, get it right to paint. That way we've got somebody doing that while he's doing his mudding,
Okay.
you know? And even then, after he gets done mudding, we come and throw this son of a gun. Just as long as we're wise about it, with our paint, you know, we got our shit being painted. You know, just as long as we're going white, same color as the trim, the paint on the wall will go real damn fast.
Okay. Well, okay. So what conditions? What has to happen to get it done in 24 hours? So you have a plan. So like step one, it's going to be demo, right?
Yep.
Train of people demoing. Boom, 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 boom,
Yep.
boom.
Yep.
Then the moment the demo's done, you probably don't need all those guys because now you got 8 dudes in one space.
There ain't
Or do you
8
do-
dudes worth of framing in one day.
Two crews, one crew that works morning, afternoon, next crew that works from afternoon.
Okay.
For a 24-hour period, and you have to have people working on it non-stop, start to finish.
What about this exterior? Are we doing this as well, or we got anything inside here we need to do?
I'm not saying it can't be done because I watched a video on a house that was built in like 23 hours, start to finish. So,
Yeah. From dirt work,
yeah.
including dirt work.
So
So I knew that one.
it can be done.
Okay. So
I don't know how they.
all right. So we got 8. We got 8
It's
dudes.
all planning, being ready,
We got 8
prepared.
dudes, and directly in front of there is the dumpster.
Mhm.
So how quick can we demo?
I think we can have this thing demoed in an hour with 8 people.
So
I
Get
really
people
do.
tearing off and everybody else. The
I mean,
same guy who's tearing off.
That's
carrying
2
that shit, it
people
takes
on
too
one
long.
wall
We
in a
tear off
square, you know? I mean, that's a
stage,
So in 1 hour, everything's opened up, and what are we gonna find?
bullshit.
Rotten bullshit. We have the. What do we need to interact with that stuff? Skill saw, sawzall, table saw outside.
Yeah.
It's all set up. We have the material ready to go. How quick, if we were just standing here right now, it's gutted. I don't know if we need 8 guys, if we have 5 guys, whatever you guys think is necessary. We're gonna have to scissor some joists, do some shit, right? I don't know about this. This probably is gonna be more involved, but let's say we don't have to do that, right? How long will that take?
3 to 4 guys with framing.
3 to 4 guys. How long will that take?
Probably close to it, depending on what you have to do. We got to build soffit. Oh, well, I guess if you're not doing this.
And the beam will go
Yep.
quick if it's just against it. We'll just put it on the top plate of this damn wall. and
Which it
clip,
never is.
Right? But I mean,
Yeah.
If the joists are running this way, then
Yeah, we're good.
you don't have to
But they're not. because we know that it's truss roof that way, right? Don't we? Isn't it truss?
Yes, right. Yes.
It's not truss.
It's just this way.
So there's roof, and then they have like
A whole bunch of bull trusses.
yeah, basically. I mean, they're like 1x6. You're not even really full trusses.
Really?
It's pretty sketchy. And then they have their cylinders.
Wow. Okay. I thought it was all truss, but it also has been years since I've been up there.
50s was a different time too, I guess.
It looks like trusses, but it's not.
It's not trusses.
It's not trusses.
All right, so what else is going to have to be true? So you think it'll take a day to frame?
No, not without this.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, if it depends on how messed up these walls are and how picture perfect we want to make them.
Let's
nice
say,
and plain.
why would this beam, let's say the beam is there, why would the beam take a day?
The beam wouldn't take a day.
How long would
Just
it be?
everything. I mean, two guys.
This has to go in before your soffits can.
Yeah, we
Not
need to
because
get
your
a lift.
soffit's obviously going to be built off of that and off of this over here.
It's going to build the soffit. So when it builds a soffit, what does it take to build the soffit?
2x, just a
It
2x
goes-
skeleton around it.
So
It's really quick.
just
go
na-
shirt just
Nail your top plate across your ceilings, come down, put your studs on, and then put your bottom plate on, basically your bottom plate, and then you just tie your two sides together and you sheet it.
Your ceiling and your wall hold up.
how long would that take?
You're not towing it off. You got a cut man and a guy who's installing.
So you have a cutting man and a guy who's installing.
Mhm.
Why would it take a day to frame everything and fix all the...
Well, I'm just saying, hypothetically, if everything is all fucky around here and we have to do these planing and stuff, one guy, one day, for sure.
One guy, one day,
Yes.
but 5 guys.
Oh, sweet. So no beams needed.
So no beam needed?
No beam needed. That's even easier to go for.
Great.
Oh, but we want to
Wow.
leave something up there for that soffits to die into, though. Otherwise, it's going to look, we'll just have like little rectangles on the ceiling that'll square straight up.
So, but we can build a fake soffit across.
Sure. Yeah, we can just put a faux beam.
So I think that means demo's going to go faster now that we know.
Yeah. Could
I
be.
mean, there'll have to
So
be a couple
one guy
pieces.
all day. So if it's not one guy all day, what's next?
After framing?
No. If it's one guy, sorry. If one guy is all day, so if we're having the 5 guys or the 8 guys, what's it going to be?
2.5 hours, maybe?
So now we're looking at an hour, so 3.5 hours. So we have another half hour before lunch, and then we have an hour for lunch. And this
30
place-
minutes.
We have 30 minutes for lunch. Okay, so basically we got by the time lunch is over, this is ready for what? Sheetrock?
Electrical,
Electrical.
plumbing, installation, then you close walls in.
But can it also happen while the framing's
Some of it, yes.
right? Because you guys have been doing stuff down here, right?
Too, right.
If we got a sister's studs, then they can't do the electrical yet because he'll need to drill through the new
But-
sistered stud.
Will
We
we?
can't demo that wall first. We'll be way ahead of the game. Be able to go there.
They can trail us
And
for
he
sure.
can do the drilling while they're finishing the rest of the
Yes.
stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So we're talking about before lunch. We have it ready to sheetrock. Sheetrocking. How long is that going to take? There's nothing else, right? How long is sheetrocking going to be?
Sheetrock takes a minute for guys that are not Mexican.
Okay.
That's part of the reason why we hired a guard sheetrock.
Okay. So if he's here on site, how long will he take? Is there anything else after that? Usually after the sheetrock, you roll in and you paint the next day. And you lay the floor,
Prime paint.
and then so you're basically done.
Prime paint, lay the floor, build a desk, trim.
Okay. So the sheetrocker, you're not doing sheetrock. Someone else is doing the sheetrock. So he was here on site that day, ready to go. He will finish in a day or in the afternoon. Business owners, are you aware that I have a newsletter down below in the description, and it is full of all the tactics and stuff that if I put it on YouTube, I will be demonetized. It is a weekly newsletter that will go out telling and talking to you guys about the things that will help you and us, our businesses, stay ahead. If you're interested, click the link below. Now, back to the video.
Yeah.
Probably 2 days, because first day he's going to hang it, tape it, mud it. Second day he's going to have to sand, mud again, and then possibly
Maybe
shoot
shoot.
texture.
Maybe.
Day.
Yeah.
That's a maybe, but by the third day, I guarantee it's sand and shoot texture.
Got it. So your guys will be not here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll come back from a working day. Okay.
But can we leave the lid alone? Can we leave the lid, or do we go? Because if we can leave the lid, we can rather make a little demo there.
It'd
We
be,
could probably leave that one.
There's a lot of debris coming down. Maybe tear this off and go just add on to what's there instead of, trying to tear all of this out and make it again.
There's You see all those pipes up there?
Yes.
That's it up here too.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Could you
Asbestos wrap.
shiplap the rest?
Shiplap what?
Shiplap.
Shiplap what?
Is
The walls?
no, the ceiling. You go back, demo
You don't
it,
shiplap ceilings. You tongue and groove it.
tongue and groove it. That would be faster.
It's faster. It's more expensive.
The most expensive thing is always labor. So
That's true.
back to the original question.
Sheetrock is significantly cheaper with labor and the material.
If you count time,
I mean, even with one dude doing it, I mean, it is significantly cheaper. You get a 4x8 sheet of sheetrock for $11.48,
and then boom,
and
it's
then
done.
you buy one piece of car siding for $17. So, and that's only going to cover up about 7¼ inches.
No.
So it's significantly cheaper.
Okay. You guys are basically done with all the things that you said was going to take 3 days before lunch. The guy can start immediately. You think it's a day and a half worth of work? Is there anything?
I think realistically,
I'm just going off of probably like
Yeah.
what our work performance
yes,
obviously is.
and that's what I was
That's what I'm
something.
going-
Yeah,
That's what I'm going off.
that's what I was going to mention
first
when
time
we
we
were
do
on
it,
the
it's gonna-
phone. It's like they're pulling past experiences and they know what happens.
Yeah.
But I think realistically, days from start to finish, not working all night long, I think it's possible to be done in about 3.5, 4 days.
Okay. And most of that
8-hour
time,
days.
most of the time you're not here either, right? Because
Two of the days we wouldn't be here.
right. So really, that's so true time would be 3 days. Working time would probably be 1 day of working time, right? For your crew, because the other crew would come in and do.
I think we'd need 2 days. I mean, at the very least, I think we need 2 days. I really do.
Okay.
We're using this as like a
Yes.
this unit.
Yeah, because it's basically similar to what you guys are going to be doing.
Down south, we're going to, now that we
I
got
just
up
wanna
to
make
new
sure I'm on
dudes.
the
Yeah.
same page with
Now we
what's
got
going
new
on.
dudes. We're going to start diving deep into 2-second again.
Yeah.
And-
Just making sure.
I'll fill you in on it. It's called
Okay.
2-second lean. It was born from manufacturing, but the premise is to make things 2 seconds faster. And then you keep on thinking about that, and you'll make things even more fast than that, and so on and so forth. So yeah,
To a year.
yeah, it's just an efficiency
Sit
thing.
10 seconds walking to the bench in a whole year on it. There's so much time you can save, so much money.
Like how I talk about the U-shaped workstation with the chop
Oh, yeah,
saw
maybe we'll
and the
talk
table
about-
saw,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It's just being able to turn, make your cuts on
Oh,
the spot.
absolutely. I always think of a
Cutting,
cogs in a
walking
wall.
across the yard.
They're different sizes, but you need them every damn one of them.
Yeah.
Some of them got to move a little faster. Laborers, you
And
know.
then like having material off the floor on benches or something, so you're not doing
And wheels.
you know.
So you guys now
Hugh's
know.
favorite thing is wheels.
Oh, wheels are awesome. So okay, so you're not doing sheetrock, but let's say you were, which you hate doing.
I hate it so bad.
What about the process?
What about the process?
What needs to happen to get that part done in a day?
You need guys that know how to hang sheetrock, and for some reason, that seems like to be a really difficult thing.
Okay. So they gotta hang.
You need to have an experienced cut guy and a hanger, and if you have 2 cut guys and 2 hangers, one guy starts in that corner, one guy starts on that side, and carries around like that. Obviously, after the lid's done. I mean, if I had 3 of me, we can hang this thing in
5 minutes.
2 hours probably. I mean, screwing off takes some time, unless you get those drills with the belt on it. And it's like, meh, 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 eh.
Okay, why not have one of those drills?
Because we don't hang enough sheetrock to make it valuable, to make it make sense. Not because I sub it out now.
Okay.
Business owners, are you aware that I have a newsletter down below in the description, and it is full of all the tactics and stuff that if I put it on YouTube, I will be demonetized. It is a weekly newsletter that will go out telling and talking to you guys about the things that will help you and us, our businesses, stay ahead. If you're interested, click the link below. Now, back to the video.
So the sub will be here. Is there a, hey, sub, be here all night? We need this really done.
There's not very many people that do that anymore.
Okay.
There's not a lot of hungry people out there.
It's gonna be like a
Ever since COVID, everybody's
6 to 6
lazy.
type thing.
All right, so you come back, everything's done. What's the next thing? And how long would that take, right?
Everything's done. Everything.
Whatever you're not doing. The sub, all the sheetrock's done. I think you guys are just
Paint.
paint, build the thing in the center, paint the airstone.
lights installs,
Lay floor.
lights,
Doors,
Floor last?
knobs, all that
Trim
shit.
last.
Floor second to last? Are you going to put the floor down and then put the
Well, if we're
cabinet on
putting,
top?
yeah, if we're putting doors in, yeah, the floor needs to be down first. And set the door on top of it. Trim
We
out
got
to it.
knobs too. Knobs on fixtures that go on it.
And this is
We're gonna
gonna
paint
be-
this star.
basically like a partition wall with bar top on it. That should go in before flooring because it'll get trimmed out around the base.
Would it be faster to just lay the floor and then build directly on top of it
Sure.
instead of having to deal with all the angles and stuff?
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That desk can be wide enough that it doesn't have to be fastened down. It can be heavy enough that it doesn't have to be attached to the floor. It can be attached to the wall. Be fine.
Okay.
Unless somebody's going to drive into it like the other corner of this building.
Okay, so then how long will that take? So you're going to paint. You said you could probably build that
And that
desk
desk
thing
can be
2
built
hours.
outside.
Yeah, I was about to say, we can pre-build it while guys doing the sheetrock. There's a lot of things we can do in the meantime. Instead of dead time, we just fill those gaps.
Okay, pre-built. That's cool.
And even the little hinge door, all that shit. Excuse me, language.
No,
All of that, all those items will go together much faster.
so you're just bringing it in and dropping it down.
Secure tabletop.
When you guys are bringing the cabinets and stuff in, I'm changing gears slightly.
At Meadows?
At Meadows down south, there's really nothing to build, right? You're opening boxes and screwing them down,
Correct.
so nothing needs to be built off site.
Correct.
Okay, so so we'll ignore that train of thought because there's gonna be something similar.
Set your laser up, push it in place, shim it, level it, screw it to the wall.
Does any of that need to happen here?
No.
Okay.
No, it has to be
There's a lock box, 649 South. You know what, for 5A and 6A, the one that subs are working on? You know the code to that?
0316.
Okay. So how long will that take? So you said that'll be 45 minutes to build the desk? No.
No.
Bring it in and fasten it down.
I mean, I think it'd take me a day. Are you talking like with the stone on and everything? I need a day.
Stone and everything, but that would include everybody else doing the other time?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I need a day to build it. I mean, build it at 2x4s basically and sheeting and then just wrap it in stone.
Would it be faster to build it on site? Or would it be faster to build it
It would be
faster to build on site than it is to build it off site and then dick around?
100% because that guarantees you this concrete's not level. So like, all your studs are going to be different lengths. Even if it's a 1/4 inch, it's still going to make a difference.
Okay.
Unless you put it on wheels.
And then it's still going to be out of level. Unless you have caster wheels that have little adjusters on it and you can raise one side up, level it out.
Okay.
Or we just put those levelers on it when we build it and it just gets leveled.
Or we can just put like a giant aquarium, really shallow one, and then the whole thing will be floating and we know it's going to be level.
I do like that. So the caster thing, you're saying pre-build it, so it's just a piece of furniture now.
Yeah.
But they do make self-level blades.
That's because those are pretty cheap, right?
Take them at Menards.
If you didn't want it
Fridge.
attached, you know.
Do we want
hard-
it-
If you didn't want it hard attached to like the floor or the wall, and you wanted to be able to move it.
Probably going to be a crystal question.
Which for moving furniture in could be a plus, but we still do have the back door back there.
Trusty old back door.
Okay, so what
My
are we
favorite door.
what are we thinking now? Okay, so we have tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yes, we're going to do it tomorrow.
So tomorrow, by the end of the day, I mean, I think under normal circumstances, demo and the finishing and stuff,
Demo framing can be done tomorrow
and then that.
and probably some electrical and
Why couldn't all the electrical be done? I know you have to wait for the sheetrock to be on to finish.
well,
that.
if the framing it takes to the end of the day, then the electrical won't get finished if it needs to. But I mean, I don't really see a whole bunch of electrical that needs to be done.
Yeah.
You know, we can put some boxes in the wall rather than being flush mounted.
Also, the BSB wire sticking out for any kind of
Yeah, like
plugins
this
we
one.
have on the desk, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, that one
And I need to know what all this is and what all can go. And it needs to be marked today.
Okay,
And yeah,
What's the point of redoing the whole thing?
that's a great point. Do we even need to do it? I think
I think they need to come in here and, we need to.
so. Would there be blow that desk out and just make this desk pretty here?
Just cut that whole out all the way across, you mean, and make this the thing we open up and close.
Yeah, I would do that too. Now we're getting into lateral thinking as far as that goes. Not that is exactly where the direction that you and I, as the customer, need to be thinking about beforehand. But for those guys, it'd be like,
how would we get everything done in a day
Right.
for the other stuff? I think you said the electrical, like everything's gutted, it's away. You're going to be able to immediately look and see what needs to be.
Yeah. So we got plugs and walls that are going to be 86. You know, that power, those light switches are going to have to be rerouted somewhere, right? Besides what's in walls that are going, besides that, there's not a lot of stuff. I mean, like I said, clean up some stuff, maybe drop a can or two in, you know, that's it.
Any electrical that needs to go down this way, we can run across the top beforehand, right?
Yeah, and I don't know if
walls will be open, so we'll be,
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think we can probably
get everything done before lunch.
I think we can do that and then probably get a huge chunk of the sheetrock done.
Okay. In one day.
I think so.
By the end of tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I bet the lid can be done and probably a few sheets on the walls.
It's really, and it's not a trick question. It's like, what needs to happen to this shit, right? We're gonna have to figure this out by the end of the day.
Why couldn't we just build a wall there?
Cover it?
and buy bolts to so access that.
We
Because
probably,
it's not being used, right?
yeah, I think the bulk of it just isn't used anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have one of these is gonna be the modem, and that's it. Because
got you.
we abandoned all cable everywhere else.
Okay.
Some of the Ethernet, that's live and real because that's running to access points. But
Gotcha.
when we showed up, day 3, we canceled cable and saved $27,000 a month.
27,000?
Sorry, a year.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was like 30.
Fucking watching porn
was like
all the
30
time.
It was like $3,200 a month, some shit like that. Instantly, like that. And then we got the fastest, best internet that we had and said, hey, we'll have smart TVs.
Yeah.
And fucking 2 months of it paid for everything.
Yeah.
So all of this is gonna go accessible to the desk. This electric here, like the camera.
I think the bulk of this
Yeah.
will be cut out and abandoned.
Why don't we
Still build a closet here for your Ethernet and all that stuff.
We could still, yeah. we
With
do
a
that.
bifold on maybe. So the way your prayer box is in there and all your, you know.
All right, it's 150. So now let's enter into the, we'll bring Marty into the conversation for standing all that stuff back there. What are we thinking? Do we have to do, right? The main reason I thought we would need to do everything, may not be the case, is since we decided to spend $150,000 to renovate, having people walk into a cramped piece of crap doesn't feel very good. So that's the main why, right? My answer to that was gut it and make it super nice and new, but maybe the answer is we don't MVP, what's the bare minimum we have to do? But this whole site so far has been, let's do the bare minimum always, and then we're always dealing with bare minimum problems to include the clientele we attract.
When was the last time, I don't remember, when we painted and put the floor down and stuff like that? What was it, 3 years ago?
3 years ago?
3 years ago, and it's completely fucked right now. So all that time, money is through the window because it was like, let's just get this thing operational. Let's just throw it in there, cheapest product possible, just get it done, in and out.
It served its purpose at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, we made another, whatever it was,
Right.
15 grand to 20 grand a month, just keeping the doors open.
It just goes back to that same thing that you and I have been talking about for damn near a decade. It's like, if we touch it, we do it right, we do it good, and that way you never have to mess with it again. I mean, not never, but you know what I mean.
All right, so if we're standing here, I know you guys are standing back there, what have we talked about that we can revisit? What haven't we talked about? Just, maybe that is right?
What if we just go over the walls with sheetrock instead of tearing the shit out?
Okay.
I mean, that's plaster. We literally could, just, or not even first strips, just take the paneling off and that chair rail off and then glue and then put 6 or 8 screws into the sheetrock and then just liquid nails it to the wall.
Okay.
And then just all the way around, man. The hell of demoing it. Leave the lid.
All right. Why not do that?
Yeah, that's gonna save us on demo. Electrical technically could still get ran without demo.
Because it can be run through the ceiling.
I don't think there needs to be any electrical in the front here. I don't
Okay.
think that we need to do any
Are
electrical.
you guys touching this wall at all? Pulling that out?
Yeah, the desk will go here,
Okay.
But yeah, anything beyond here, it can be a different substrate because we're gonna have you know, double trimmers on each side, it's going to be broken up. You know, we can
We
leave.
don't need to double trimmers now though, right? Because we're not doing a beam.
Well, if we're going to have soffit die into something,
Oh, sure.
I would think that it'd probably be a good idea just to keep a little.
All
higher up
right.
in
If
there.
you guys want to come over here and just so we're all looking at the same thing, because here it looks different. But what if we just open that up and this was just a wall?
Open that side.
Then this just goes away and
Yeah,
this becomes the desk.
sure.
Is that? I mean, I don't know what cut this up or anything like that. Marty, you have any input? I'm trying to make it look really nice for everybody.
So
Yeah,
you
just
leaving
cut
that
it all
closet
in.
on that side?
Get rid of the closet?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and just
So I think you're
wall
gonna
that off.
have to do-
Or, I mean, we could do where this is left and then just move all the wires and shit over there. But I think that's going to take way longer than.
What do you have a closet here for? For storage,
That's a great question.
right? And you got shit piled up everywhere. I like that idea actually. If you just do wall that off, not only do you have, you know, eliminate a lot of work, but then you have a spot that you can put more shelves in there, more storage in there because you're going to need it. I think that's a great idea.
What's one problem with that?
It's not going to feel as open.
It won't feel as open. That's another one.
Yeah, but we can move it because it's on paneling and it's all going to be covered up anyways.
Yep.
We'll just slide them over.
So
And then if we were to do that, we want to tear this wall out, we'll just open this up, leave this wall standing just like
I think this feeling low. I just kind of feel a little low. Or maybe.
Take it
You ever
out.
walked into a hotel and said, man, that ceiling's low, I think I'm gonna go.
No, I haven't.
It's almost like a banker window, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so
It's gonna the photos that people take it's not gonna feel low in a photo. And even if it does, no one has ever said it.
And we changed the paint color to where everything is bright white.
Just brighten it up, just freshen it up. I mean, you don't want those wires. Like, to me, I just don't understand why we have to redo the whole thing. Like he said, you just slap sheetrock where it sits,
well, I think
and that'll give it a fresh, new, clean look.
those studs right where you are.
then there's basically nothing happening at that point. Okay.
Then I'm for sure you could probably be in it on a day, couldn't you?
I mean, that is extremely optimistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Well,
with
2 or 3 days.
yeah, I mean it'll be
Biggest-
faster.
Yeah.
Biggest thing that I have, what I'm kind of dancing around is I'm not the one who has to work here every day. So,
What does it cost me to have one of your guys?
Crystal,
And that's
$100 a day
honestly-
per,
$500 it costs us to have one guy here today.
per guy per day.
And that's actually very inexpensive, believe it or not. Everybody else that owns businesses that do the same thing, they're charging $75 an hour per their guy.
Yeah.
I'm charging $62.50.
Yeah. Otherwise, you know, the cost.
And that is
everything else.
national standards. That is
So, how long would that take?
still have to tape and mud, still have to paint, you know, but the demo, we're going to save the demo. So what did we say the demo was? 3.5 hours? So that's what
You
it'll save
basically
us.
start by rolling in here and doing stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have some demo. We still have some framing on the soffit box. We do have to move some electrical because that wall is moving.
Well, that's getting demoed. This could be getting sheetrocked.
Yeah,
This could be started mudded.
yeah.
The light,
You got pipes in here where you just
That's the soffit, or yeah.
the light in here. I don't know if we want to just swap them out or leave them.
I'd just add more cans.
Add more.
Yeah, put cans back in there. I think this is good.
What if you
You've changed the wall colors in here. It's going to help a ton.
Okay.
wall down that soffit, where that soffit is on that side, wall down, and then you can open up that middle.
Especially from that wall there, we can just utilize this little space, make it flipper right here.
Because I think that soffit's going to be almost the same width as this. So you'll have,
It's about a third of that wall.
So then just be like a weird hallway.
realistically like 6 to 7 foot opening right here.
Weird hallway, right? I wish.
But you
Crystal
have
was here.
you could have storage there and storage on this side at that point.
All right. So let's catch Crystal up with the idea. And Crystal, you tell us why it's not going to work or what issues you have with it. The short why, if we're going to change the plans, is it's cost prohibitive and it'll go significantly longer on the why. So what were we?
Totally redo everything.
So basically, originally we're going to gut everything, drywall everywhere. We're going to touch the lid, maybe do a beam here, a fake beam. I don't know what. There's pipes here. There's pipes there, so they're going to have to build stuff. This was going to be a big flippy desk. No matter what, it's not going to be well, the flipper part's not going to be granite, but we can make the rest of it granite with the standing desk. What's it been modified to and why? Just or
So-
what we're talking about.
Before, with the walls here and there and the storage.
Yeah, or
just
one, right? Because we don't use it. Crystal uses it, so or Crystal's crew will use it, so she'll know how the space is used.
It significantly saves us money if we just freshen up what we have.
But if we build a wall across
Am I
there,
allowed
make this
to give
basic.
some-
Yeah.
I want that space so my staff can be secluded from anybody in here. If we take this desk and just twist it so it's over here, that will give this space a little bit more of a curve.
So what we're talking about is basically walling off here.
Okay,
There's three options. Option one was demo everything and do it
too expensive.
the expensive
Yeah.
way. Option two is put a wall here, demo that, save on costs, it'd be open there, but where this would be, where the wall starts, this would all be desk with the flippy top.
Yeah,
Option three was where this office starts over there, which is about 2 feet from that wall. There'd be a weird hallway, but
This is now
Flip it
7
to-
feet wide.
with a 7 feet wide flippy desk.
like break into there? No, just here,
Yeah.
7 feet wide.
Be a wall here and a wall here.
Okay,
So it'd be like a small, so instead of big closet, small closet, small closet. We don't really touch any of this. Then it's just all of that space is open to the customers. We're just back here operating, and then we still have the actual meeting facilities. This wall still gets opened up. So one, we can get back there and clean, and there's not these stupid little windows. This is actually just a working operational space. So that would be,
so we're looking at walling off and just having a weird hallway right through there where they come in.
It would be set up a little ways this way, and there would be a wall a little bit this way.
from here, that way is gonna be empty
From
room,
here
no matter
to
what.
here, open.
In all cases, it's gonna be all empty room from here that way.
Okay.
Or just one wall on one side, like you said earlier.
Is there a reason would we need that little closet versus the closet back there versus this little closet? Because I think it would be cheaper to build the soffit or the wall. To turn that into a closet versus build the soffit. I think the soffit would be cheaper and there's no door, right?
Yeah.
The soffit would be faster and cheaper? Yeah.
But we could use it soffit as a wall for the closet.
Yeah, but we could,
I mean, that way we're just open, not just throwing it out, right?
yeah.
And because we gotta keep it this low anyways, so we have a soffit there.
How secluded are you thinking for your staff? Like you said, do you want an area for them to be able to kind of get away? Like if we wall that off, it doesn't seem like it'd be quite big enough for a break.
No, there's a break room and everything back there.
Yeah,
back
there's
in
a
there.
break room back there. That area back there is supposed to store our linens, and office supply stuff, which is adequate with that closet here that we have.
You mean the small one?
Yes.
In the back?
Yes, the small closet would be fine, especially in here, I can get shelving. We don't have a lot right now that we're seeing them and trying to throw away, so we're able to process them and do them, so we're gonna need a storage.
So there's the break room / meeting area.
If we wall this off, you're also gonna have a lot of shelving spaces in.
Right.
This has been walled off. If this is open, like we blow this out, there's a little door where Sam's standing, or whatever, somewhere there's a door here. Now we can actually get to the whole back of that thing instead. So basically, the customer would just see like, you walk in and it'd just be white walls to here. Everything's open except for that soffit over there. Yep. Right? So then all of this would be like the desk area.
Yeah.
Or we would want there to be a closet area over there. There would be like a weird little hall or like a small weird room, but still everything up this direction is all gonna be open.
I think the best thing would be to have one big desk and to eliminate this closet because we'll have this closet and then storage opportunities over there.
Okay.
And if we put this out, we can put more storage stuff back here for the office side. But the desk, I need to have it where it's up high and then a space down beneath, like at Buffalo Lodge, so we can have our stuff there and people aren't
Looking over
like
it.
they have been.
Okay. So basically here would be, I'd like there to be a standing desk and then you're saying have a bump up even higher?
Yeah, if we could do that. That's how it's built at
So there's like a chest height section where the customers.
That's all the customer sees is the chest height, everything that they sign, and then back behind it, the desk is down so we can look down at it. And
Will we need a flippy top, or could it be like a hinge that opens out?
if it's a hinge that opens out, that would work too, especially if it's in the middle, because we could have two separate sides where someone's needing help that is maintenance request, and then someone who's checking in. We could have the opposite sides to work with somebody depending on what they needed.
Maybe you can walk up the door right here and it's better now.
You guys think door this way or door this way? I think door this way. Yeah. Because then this just basically we wall it off.
But when you say just high this, you mean like this high?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean this high.
For the
peak doors
customer.
For the customer. So all they're seeing is that section of the counter space. Because then it'll protect us and all of our programs and paperwork.
What does that do to the price? I think if there's no closet here, we don't have to worry about squishing the wall. It's just demo and build soffit, build wall here, blow out that space.
Or
Is that more
since this is
expensive?
already halfway open, build wall over there, make this.
But that still gives us full moly sheet of stuff. And that,
You're saying build the wall like this.
No, like basically scoot this wall over.
And leave this section open
Since
rather
this
than.
is already halfway open. I mean, that's going to obviously less demo than demoing more of that wall.
If this is where the desk is going to go, it's going to have to be demoed anyways.
Right.
this would be raised it too.
I don't understand the question.
Isn't that already the height you needed, Crystal?
This is
Chest
the height that I needed for my people to work at.
Right. So
But
if we put the desk over here, that's kind of what you want.
yeah, I'll need it to be here so they can't look over. Chest
You want your
height.
people that,
Like a
No.
laptop.
Have you not been at, yeah, have you not been at,
I've been there, I just never paid attention to the height of the desk.
But most hotels are that way, where it's like
Yeah.
the people have like a,
Yeah.
the workers have like a normal standing work height, and then there's a little bit of a raised thing, so
Mhm.
it kind of blocks the view of the computers and stuff.
I just sign it and get out of there.
So what are we doing?
If we couldn't just cut that wall loose and shove it over.
Cut this wall loose and just move it to this side? Or you're saying you have to demo it?
Yeah. I mean, the only thing you have to demo would be the lid at that point. I guess it depends on what the ceiling joists do on top of that wall. I didn't really look at them over there.
Any other part and stuff, Crystal?
I need the safe code.
Yeah, safe.
Yeah.
Moving the safe, do we want to keep it by the front desk or keep it in the very back?
At the very back, so it's hard to get to.
So
Roger
that'd
that.
be an easy one.
Concrete floors, no problem.
There's already, so we just bolt it down, it's done.
Yep.
The worst part is going to be that there's a
Dang.
thing there.
Man, no big deal.
Okay. So where does that leave us now? Step one, I think you're saying
Plan.
just do drywall, everything up here.
I think so, yeah, man.
Demo this, slap a wall there, build the soffit.
Yep.
And I think we can, after this is demoed, you can just drywall right over the existing wall that's there anyways, right?
Sure,
Is that,
it'll be fine. Because like I said, there's gonna be double trimmer on that side, so it's gonna be cased out. It'd be bumped out just like this, but closer to the wall. So yeah, the substrate, like I said, it can be different, don't matter.
Either way, you're gonna have
Yeah, we'll have this up there.
hydrant.
Yeah.
And it's gonna separate that a little bit more, you know, the customer versus the office.
It'll be easy peasy, man.
all right, so how,
A day, Sandra said it.
A day.
Yep, I will be here and I will be out in a day. That's true, and then I'll come back and do it again.
all right, so what are we not asking? Because you did look a little sour.
I cut glass. That needs to get replaced too.
Anything else that what we're not asking, or what you were making some faces earlier?
Front door getting replaced.
Should we? Is it easy?
We can place a slab
Swap the slab out?
if it needs to be. You
I
want
don't
to?
know if you wanted like solid front door
Just
with no
paint it?
glass, or
Yeah, we can just replace the slab,
I don't know how
But
far
that
you
doesn't
wanna
have
go
to-
with like security.
and it doesn't have
wise.
to happen like in the middle of it either.
Yeah.
So I mean, that thing can
It could
be,
be an after
swapped
the fact.
out anytime. Yeah.
Okay.
You also got the glass on that.
Yeah. I actually just mentioned that.
Okay, so that means that we don't have to deal with any of that. We're just building this. Maybe we're moving some stuff over there. This gets demoed. What do we need to do from a planning perspective between now and tomorrow?
Measurements, get square footage, get linear footage, get material, get paint figured out, purchased, delivered.
Do we need paint by tomorrow? Because
No.
we can't paint tomorrow, right? We're gonna have to drywall.
Yeah. So sheetrock. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I guess the dumpster. I mean, we need a dumpster. Right?
Yeah, unless we can utilize that one.
I think so.
There's not going to be a ton of stuff. And as a matter of fact, anything that's burnable, I'll throw in a trailer and take it behind my barn and burn it.
Okay.
So we're just recoating pretty much, demoing what we got.
Yep.
Filling in that spot, building the wall. This shit, we can fly through this pretty quick. Especially if we want everything here.
Yeah.
You know?
So what needs to happen today? So tomorrow, like that's what's up.
Get all this shit on it. This needs to be removed. Uneven shit, we couldn't even take the skin that back shit out of the way too.
Is there anything? I mean, what is all this?
I don't even know what
useful?
half the stuff is. Half the stuff is not us.
We'll work on getting all this. out of here.
Volunteers, we'll have them start there and stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure some of it's like, can we save it? Can we build it?
Right.
Some of them might be good. All right. Well, I think that's it. So I'm totally pretty good.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. A 71% increase just because we took a 1 hour time frame to plan. Well, guess what? Most business owners don't do that. They're like, hey, Hugh, I want to save you money, so I'm going to have 1 guys on it. So for me, they're going to charge me the same 8 guys worth of value. They're just charging me that over these 7 days, right? But instead, we're going to say, what if we had everybody on site and got this, boom, that whole project knocked out? What has to be true for the work to never stop? In this case, the only thing they have is a drying time, a cure time for the mud on the walls. So boom, right then there, they were able to get in, get out, get it knocked out. Because of that, they're charging, yes, there's 8 dudes on my one project or 5 dudes on my project. They're going to pass that on to me. So I'm being charged more, but it's done faster. They can then move on completely away from this project. And so it helps me out. It helps the contractor out. The guys make the same, but the company ends up making more. The company makes more because for me, downtime means that I can't use the site to make money. So massive deal, massive operation. This is, I know it was a long, monotonous conversation, but it was an organic conversation of how things work, how you ask those questions. As the guys were presenting ideas, we were giving ideas and going back and forth. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you like this video, then you're going to like this one even more.